What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is August the 27th, 2024. Today we're going to be talking about our other, well, not ours, but another Telegram mini app that we have been a part of that has been working very well for quite some time, even longer than the one, excuse my voice, it's been a long weekend, including the one that we just talked about last video, Tether Miner. This is Aladdin Royal, and this is something that we have been in for a little bit of time, and it's still working for us. But right now, in this particular platform space that is on Telegram, these two particular ones, Aladdin Royal and Tether Miner, have had some issues with withdrawals in selective places. We were talking about Tether Miner earlier, but Tether Miner seems to have more issues than Aladdin Royal. Now, I'm hoping that Aladdin Royal can kind of lead the charge in making it right and making sure that they continue to pay out. Now, we already understand and get that these platforms can be here today and gone tomorrow. If you don't understand that, you should not play in this space. We've already internalized that here at BOJ. So whatever we decide to put in this from Jump Street, we have already realized that the risk of loss is very high. All right. We already understand that. We made that choice to say, you know what? F it, we ball, right? Let's go for it. But at the same time, we're having withdrawal issues, and it seems to happen to a few people. You know, it's one thing if it's happened to some few pockets, but if there's more and more people that we start to hear are having withdrawal issues, then we have to talk about it. So what I'm trying to say about Aladdin Royale today is, one, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor, all right? I am just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking it out, many different platforms and opportunities, nothing more and nothing less than that. If you like this content, hit subscribe. You want to be notified, hit the bell. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man or anybody on Telegram or any of these apps. Because crypto is indeed the Wild Wild West, and if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun. Ladies and gentlemen, with Aladdin Royal being very, very similar to Tether Miner, with them have already announced a partnership with Tether Miner, I believe that it could be very close that they could have some similar issues going forward. Now, it kind of sucks that literally just days ago they announced their partnership with Tether Miner. And for them to have these kind of issues now where Tether Miner is not paying out to some pockets of folks out there, it's unfortunate. Now, I did get shared something with, well, somebody shared something with me yesterday about the TON network having some issues. So I do understand that some folks have made withdrawals in TON or TON USDT or something like that. And those withdrawals may have been hung up for a point in time. But when you're talking about USDT withdrawals, the withdrawals that they're talking about up and downing the fees for and different things of that nature, we shouldn't be seeing withdrawal issues, all right? We shouldn't be seeing chats closing. These are just things that haven't necessarily happened yet in Aladdin Royal, but we don't want to see those things happen because those are red flags in the space in general. Those are the red flags that we are familiar with. And some of you may remember when I started talking about both of these platforms, but starting with Aladdin Royal, I had never seen a Telegram earning app like this before in this capacity. Now, we've seen Telegram earning apps and different bots and different things that kind of function like bots. You got to input things and slash this, slash out, slash start, all this different stuff, right? But this was an actual application, looked like an application, performed like an application inside of Telegram. So because it was the first time, it's like, hey, let's give it a shot. You know, we already understand the risk. The risk is still the same, extremely high. And of course, it looks more fun than some of these other all these online platforms that we got to go to websites for and stuff like that. It's right here on Telegram, and we use Telegram every single day. So with that being said, this is kind of like when we first got it started in the space in general. When I first saw Watermine, some of you remember Watermine, most of you probably don't, and good for you. But when I seen Watermine, it was one of those things where I was like, this is the first time I've seen this in the space. But when it went down, I learned a lot from seeing that in this space. And what I learned is some of the red flags, right? So this is the same thing. As we start to see these platforms rise and fall on Telegram, we're going to be able to learn about what the red flags are in this particular space of Telegram mini apps, all right? A little bit different than the traditional platforms. There's tapping involved sometimes, a whole bunch of different stuff, right? And it's not that different when it comes down to handling withdrawals and earning and what the platform provides and all that different stuff like that. Not much different. But at the same time, this is still new, and we're going to be paying attention. So Aladdin Royal is no different. We're going to pay attention to it. We're going to continue to file for, we're trying to get whatever withdrawals that we can get over the time that it's here. And let's be careful about a few things. Let's be careful with promotions. Don't over leverage yourself in this space. Okay. Decide what it is you're willing to risk, and, you know, be responsible of your own decisions. Okay. Be accountable for your own decisions. If you decide to put more in, that's your decision. If you decide to put nothing in at all, that's your decision. Everything is your decision. It shouldn't be based on anything that you hear. You should be doing a lot of whatever due diligence you can do, because I know a lot of folks say, hey, I'm going to do my due diligence, but there's not a whole lot of due diligence that you can really do. The only thing that you can really do is have some trial and error. Give it a shot. That's what I've done. That's my due diligence. I give it a shot. Does it work? We test it, see if it works. We share it with others. If they're interested, they test it and they see what works, if it works for them. And if it doesn't work for us or them, then we move on. And we're going to treat this the same way. So Aladdin Royal, I know that was a lot to say, but Aladdin Royal, don't want to indict them or anything like that. I don't have the power of indicting anybody anyway. But what I'm here to say is that we noticed red flags. We're seeing them here at BOJ. We're going to talk about them like we do every other time. And because this is new, doesn't change the fact that we're going to be looking to learn from these different experiences in this space. We are. I can't talk about anybody else, but we are here at BOJ, myself. We're going to be learning from this stuff. So I'm paying special attention to what it does and how it works. And, you know, I'm going to continue to do my withdrawals. And if I don't get them, I don't get them. I encourage everyone to do your withdrawals. I don't encourage anybody to make any type of deposit decision that you can't handle. If you decide to put some money in, understand the risk of loss. All right. That's on you. Okay. So just like for me, if I make any more deposits in Tether Miner or in Aladdin Royal, the risk is mine and it's mine alone. All right. So with that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all of your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you, all right? Stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. I will see y'all on the next one. It's your boy BOJ. Peace out.